welcome to JD's Prep. All right, so the next couple of questions are based on the diagram below. This diagram has the evolutionary history of several plant species. So we're kind of seeing it's almost like a family tree here. So we're seeing common ancestors and lines where these different organisms are breaking off. Okay, these being the organisms that are present today. Okay. So we're asked to identify one type of molecular evidence that could be used to determine the evolutionary relationships illustrated in the diagram. So the key here, if we're looking at evolutionary relationships, we're looking at molecular evidence that has to do with the DNA of these organisms, okay? It's through examining that DNA close up that we'd be able to determine how these organisms are related and where these divisions happened. Just the shape of the family tree, really. Okay. All right, so a type of molecular evidence that could have been used to determine the evolutionary relationships illustrated in the diagram could be just DNA sequencing would be an acceptable answer. You could look more specifically at techniques like gel electrophoresis or paper chromatography, which are both techniques that could be used, the results from which could help determine these evolutionary relationships. And the next question is, which biological technique could be used to obtain some structural evidence that species A and B are closely related? So the structural evidence, we're looking for physical features, anatomy. So we're going to be using dissection to look at that. All right, thank you for using JD's Prep.